Hey, another video, and this is about pride. Because I thought actually that sexual immorality was the worst sin, but it is actually pride. And when Lucifer was cast out of heaven, it was because of pride. When you're boastful and you want to actually be like God, that is pride. So then you feel superior to everybody else. And because I made the series about narcissism, narcissists are full of pride. They are boastful and arrogant. And I watched another video where a lady, she said a couple of things that we were not supposed to do. And that was like, don't drink alcohol, don't watch porn, don't overeat, don't be lazy, don't watch too much social media. And then I thought, well, that's very, a whole list of being judgmental. And also, it lacked being humble about it. And I thought, in my case, sometimes people call me like a walking encyclopedia, and I actually take pride in it because I actually study a lot, and I take pride in that. So I think there are two different kinds of being proud. For example, you can be proud of your son or daughter, for example, graduating, but there's another pride of being boastful and feeling superior that is the negative side of it. So, pride is also when you judge other people easily without yourself being able to imagine what it feels like to go through the struggle. For example, my channel is about healing and all the things that I have went through, so I speak about things that I experienced myself before. Or for example, so I've been anorexic, and I know that saying to an anorexic just to eat, that is not the solution, but that is what this woman would say, just eat. And that's actually what my mom used to say to me as well. Just eat a sandwich with peanut butter and everything will be okay. But that's also a sign that that person doesn't want to understand and doesn't really care, and even feels superior, like, hey, I've got the magic pill here, just take it and stop complaining. And uh and of course, with anorexia, food is actually not the issue. It's a lot bigger. The underlying problem is a lack of self-worth and a lack of love, for the most part. And of course, food is not the solution. The symptom is that you don't want to eat, but it's just because you think you're not even worth food. And I've been an alcoholic for a while, during my marriage, to deal with the stress. And people said, "Oh, just divorce, just leave in, stop drinking." However, when you are in a trauma bond, things are not that easy, right? And you cannot just step out of it. And when I was a vegan and started to develop weird allergies against the things I ate, and the people said, just eat some meat. But, if your value system is based on that you don't want to hurt animals, then it's not that easy as a solution. And the same as when I really got sick with erythromyalgia, and that I moved from Canada here back here to the Netherlands. And that the people say, like, oh, in spite of you being sick, well, enjoy the time with your family. And I thought, well, first of all, I don't get any support from my family. I had to study everything myself, and the doctors told me it was incurable. And then family saying, oh, I'm sorry, if the doctors cannot help you, I don't know what to do. I cannot help you either. I don't understand. It also means I don't really care, and I don't even try to care. And that's even worse, I would say. So if you have being judgmental and prideful, and that is very harmful. Also, people in the new age, for example, who think that all their knowledge of the crystals and frequencies and stuff, I was very much interested in that knowledge as well. But I also stayed humble, like, God is the ultimate judge, and without him, we are nothing. You know, we are not gods. But the New Agers, they make you like you're like a little god, and you can, if you just have all the knowledge, then you should be able to cure yourself. And I think that is exactly where we go awry, where things go wrong, because that prideful spirit is rejecting God even more. So I think we have to be really alert to stay humble, and that without God we are nothing. So that's my video of today. Bye.